Hi, welcome back again to my channel. This is Sulai.Medcom from Think Smart, and today I'm going to be talking about something that we're all guilty of, and that is procrastination. I know firsthand how that feels like and how addicting it is. So in today's topic, we're going to be talking about what procrastination really is, where it stems from, and some interesting research about that, and also few solutions that I use in my personal life to overcome that big monster. So without further ado, let's get into it. You know it and I know it, we're all guilty of procrastination, and the reason why this is because it's so addicting and there's a form of comfort when we procrastinate. So what is really procrastination? In simple terms, procrastination is basically you putting some important task off for some current reward and comfort. While it serves the purpose of putting you in a good temporary state, accumulation of procrastination will cause a lot of stress, as you know, and will just make us feel guilty.
I know, right?
Where does it really stem from? I read this research and I really want your opinion on this. It said a lot of procrastination happens from harsh parenthood. The classic style of mom and dad force their kids to do whatever they want to do, and then the kids try to rebel and put off the task just to make their parents more angry, and that's how this habit becomes a thing.
I mean, that's the ticket.
So most psychiatrists believe that procrastination happens because multiple reasons. One of them is being anxiety, lack of confidence, lack of structure, being fixated, which basically means holding on to negative thoughts, all causes us to procrastinate. I personally think that procrastination happens because we fall into the temptation of the short-term current reward and not looking at the long-term reward by putting in the work right now. So a few things that I personally use to manage different projects that I run into my life is, first of all, is practicing creative procrastination. High performers procrastinate, low performers also procrastinate. But what matters is, what do we procrastinate on? High performers procrastinate on low value tasks, and they put in the effort on the high value tasks right now. Focus on the high value tasks and put them on your high priority list and start with those first. Always start with the hardest task first, because that's when you have the highest energy and the highest motivation. But then as the day goes on, your fuel goes down, your motivation goes down, and you won't have that energy to look into the high value tasks. The second thing that I personally do is the slice and dice methodology. And what that means is, if I have a big project, or let's say I have to study 100 pages, well, I tempt myself and I reward myself at the same time. So I tell myself, okay, go and study only 5 pages and go reward yourself. This way, well, you gain momentum by finishing a chunk of that big project, and you're also rewarding yourself, basically telling your brain that, hey, you're doing a great job and you're putting in the work. The third thing that I do is setting up the table and following the 80-20 methodology. What that means is, if I know that tomorrow I have to wake up and study or work on a project, well, I clean up my desk, I put on the books that I need to study, and I open up the websites that I need to look at, and I have a fresh notebook so that it's all set. And then I practice the 80-20 methodology, which is basically saying that 20% of all of your tasks will give you 80% of your productivity and reward. I would like to know some of the ways that you use to overcome procrastination, and also, when do you feel like procrastinating? Please drop in the comments below and let's share some ideas, and I'll see you definitely in the next episode. Salam.